So I just invite you to find a comfortable seated position. In all of yoga, the word asana that you've probably heard is the word for the different exercises we do. They're all asanas, but essentially the specific meaning in Sanskrit of asana is one seat, like the seated position. And essentially all of yoga is just practice for being able to meditate without being in pain, without being conscious of your body being uncomfortable. That's what yoga is for. And of course, it gets lost in the modern world where yoga is taught in gyms and all kinds of sweaty places where people are doing a very yang exercise. But essentially, yoga is meant to be a journey towards stillness. So come into whatever seat works for you. You might be on the floor, you might be on a block, you might be sitting on a chair. Doesn't matter which particular form you choose. Just allow energy to come inwards, attention to come inwards. You might like to just allow your shoulders to sink down, to soften. Maybe the elbows come back a little towards the rib cage. You might just feel the weight of your head over the body. Sit bones pressing down into the chair or floor. So the meditation we're going to start with today is, I like to call it just a room of one's own. And it's this idea that we often imagine this place, and you might like to just picture your own room in your own mind. You might start with the room being the exact temperature you like, not as cold as winter, not too hot as in the heat of summer, just perfect temperature where you can just relax. And the music playing in your room, it's always your favorite music, your favorite artists. Nothing ever plays that you don't like. And in your room, all the food and all the drink, all your favorite meals, all your favorite things to drink, all within reach. There's a little fridge in the corner. And on the walls are all your prized possessions, pictures, things that you love. So this room seems pretty great. Maybe you've got a picture in your own mind of what it's like. As time goes on, you start to realize there's two problems with the room. First one is that it starts to get a bit lonely, because as much as everything is how you like it, the people you care about, even though they're welcome, maybe a little less likely to come. They don't all like the same food, the same music, the same temperature. And another thing starts to happen. You suddenly start to feel a little alienated from the world outside, the world that you see out the window and on the television. Everyone starts to seem very strange, doing very different things to what you are. You realize that the more you've surrounded yourself with what you already like, the more you become closed off, separate, apart from the rest of the world. Find it a little harder to understand people. So this room that we all try and cultivate, it's based on this kind of fantasy idea that we can edit out the parts of life that we don't like. So today, as we practice, we might just try and embrace this idea of whatever we might call it, just difference or an alternative. In Buddhism, they quite often call it suffering. Suffering is just this idea that we're challenged by difference. things we don't choose, things that happen that we wish didn't happen. So we can't just always be rushing towards happiness. We have to accept everything around us in order to get to this point of stillness, of happiness. Let's take our arms down by the side of the body. We'll inhale and take a breath in. With the breath, you might feel like you're drawing in new learning, new energy, and then slowly sigh out. Take the arms down. Inhale to lift up and reach up. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time, lifting, reaching up. And let it go. Let's take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And you might take a moment just to connect with the rhythm of your own breath on this day. Without trying to change it, just notice what your breath is doing. Notice where it might be in the body. Notice whether you're breathing through chest or nose, through mouth, whatever it might be. See if you can start to follow each breath. The next in-breath, follow it all the way. And then the next out-breath, sigh it out. Empty out the lungs. And as you're following your own breath, maybe monkey mind starts to drift off and start planning things as it always does. You might just ask yourself today, what is it that I want? What is that I truly care about? Or you might ask, what is my heartfelt desire on this day? And these might seem like simple questions, but it's hard to often find the answer. The answer is elusive. Just follow the breath. Allow yourself to be here, back on the mat, back practicing. Maybe creating a new path, a new pattern. You might like to just curl up the corners of your mouth into the tiniest hint of a smile. All right, we're going to bring some small movement into the body. Let's take both arms up above the head, reach up, find the sit bones, press down through the sit bones, allow your shoulders to be heavy even as your fingers press up. Big breath in. As we exhale, let's take one hand to the knee, other hand comes behind the body, sigh it out. Inhale to lift up and reach up again. And we'll exhale, turn and twist the other side. Just keep neck in line with the body. Inhaling to reach up. Exhaling to turn. Let's reach up high. This time we'll turn and reach behind again, coming to our twist. When the next breath comes, we're going to take the hand from behind, reach it over and open through the side part of the body. And And sigh it out. Let's take the other hand behind. Big breath in. As we sigh out, reach over, open the side body. Keep sit bones heavy. Let's do one more each side. Reach around. And when you're ready, reach both hands forward. We'll just crawl the hands along the floor, drop the head down, keep the sit bones heavy. You might crawl the hands a little to the right hand side and maybe creep them over a little to the left. Walk the hands back towards the body and we'll take them behind and press the palms into the floor. Crack open the chest, draw the shoulders together. Take a breath here. And when you're ready, let's roll into all fours. And pressing through the floor, let's just drop the whole body down and then lift it up, keeping the spine straight. Just explore the shoulder joints. You might press through the palms, press through the fingers. And let's move through the hips as well. Just roll through the hip joints. All right, taking the hands a little further up. Walk them up. We're going to lift the tailbone, coming to our downward facing dog. Press through the heels. You might like to walk from side to side. See if you can find each finger. Press through the palm of the hand. Take a breath. Now, you can drop down to your knees and do cat-cows if you like. If you'd like to join me though, instead I'm going to roll forward, shoulders over wrists, and drop pelvic bone down. Right in my up dog. Take a breath, lift the tailbone up. So we're just gonna roll through the spine from down dog to up dog. Following our breath, sighing out as we drop down. And then inhaling as we roll the tailbone up. So if this is too much for your body, just do cat-cows down on the knees. Either way, we're rolling and extending through each vertebrae. Just allowing our body to open out. Two more times. And this time we'll drop down into our child's pose. Sweep the arms behind the back. Drop the head down. Take a moment to feel your belly expanding into the thighs, heavy and wide all across the ground. Sigh it out. One more breath in. Let it go. Walk the hands forward. We're going to come back up to our downward facing dog. This time we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Take your time, stepping forward, pressing through the heel on every step. And when we get close to the hands, just let your head be heavy, sigh it out. We're going to peel our right arm up. Reaching up, twisting up, maybe the eyes follow. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, left arm peels up, reach it up. Exhale, let it go. One more each side. And side out. Let's inhale to come up halfway, maybe hands to the shins. And we'll exhale all the way down. This time we're going to walk our feet to the back of the mat. Take your time. Tailbone will stay high. Let's roll forward, shoulders over the wrists. We'll drop the knees down, slowly come out all the way. And when you feel yourself hit the ground, just rock from side to side, let everything be heavy. You might take a breath and feel the belly press into the mat, spine rise up. And then side out, let everything sink down. Let's bring our hands either side of the head. Press the fingers into the mat. Draw the knees together, feet together. We'll take a breath in to press through the floor. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Exhale, take them back down. Just find this rhythm, expanding through the chest. Keep the neck long. Side out as we come down. Pressing through the pelvic bone, extending through the back and the spine, the neck long. Drawing the legs together, the feet together. Lower body heavy into the mat. One more time, lifting up. And let it go. Let's take our hands under the shoulders. We'll press ourselves back up into all fours. Take the knees wide on the mat this time. Drop the tailbone down. Reach the hands forward. Head is heavy. When you're ready, let's press back up into our downward facing dog. Lift the tailbone high. We're going to walk to the front of the mat. And this time we're just going to take our left foot back. So we're going to arrive in a runner's lunge. Frame the front foot with the hands. You might allow the back knee to drop down to the mat. Let's take a breath in, curl the right arm up, reach it high. And we'll exhale, hand down. This time, left arm lifts up and reach behind the back. We're exalting, curling the spine. And we exhale down, hands frame the foot. Let's keep going in that rhythm. Right arm lifting up, twisting up. Exhale, hand to the mat. Left arm reach behind the body. Keep pressing through that front foot. And exhale, hand down to the mat. 2 more times each side. Side out. Keep following the pattern of your breath. All right, this time we're going to take both arms up, reach up high. And as we sigh out, turn towards the bent leg. Open out the arms wide, either side. Sigh it out. Inhale to reach back up. And we'll exhale, hands down to the mat. Let's walk the hands back to all the way to the back of the mat. Drop the tailbone down to the heel. We're going to press the front heel into the mat. Feel that strong sensation down the back of the leg. Take a breath here. And then we'll walk back to the front of the mat. Let's walk our hands around. This time we're going to drop our tailbone down to the front heel and turn the toes of the back leg up. Keep hands on the ground if you want to keep balance here. If you feel balanced, you might bring the hands to heart center. Take a breath. And we'll walk the hands back. Drop the back knee, peel the right arm up again, one more time. And we'll exhale, hands down to the mat. Let's step the back leg forward and come up halfway. And then we'll come straight down to the other side. Right leg steps back. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, left arm peels up, reach it up. Side out, hand to the mat. Right arm reaches up, lean back. And exhale down. Find your flow here. Twisting on one side. And then reaching back on the other. Just allowing you oxygen and energy to flow around the spine. Keep that focus on the front foot so you stay strong and engage the muscles. Connect your ribs to your legs. Give your body the support it needs in all the everyday movements. One more time, reaching up, side out. This time we'll take both arms up, reach them high, and we'll exhale, open wide. Keep pressing through the foot for balance. Take a breath. Inhale to reach back up, and side out, hands to the mat. Let's walk our hands to the back of the mat. Front heel is heavy. Drop the heel back. Turn the toes in. Take a breath here. Can feel quite awkward this shape. Just go with it. And we'll walk the hands all the way to the back. All the way to the front of the mat. Let's drop our tailbone down to our heel. Turn the back foot up. Can feel a little bit awkward this shape. Just straighten that leg. If you feel steady, you might bring the hands to heart center again. Maybe not. Take the hands back down. We'll walk the hands around to the front of the mat. Drop the back knee. Let's peel the left arm up, reach it high. And we'll exhale, hand to the mat. Step the back leg forward, come up halfway. And side out. This time, reach up high all the way. And hands to our heart center. Just take a moment to allow your heart rate to slow. Feel palm pressing into palm. Allow yourself to be here and now. You might like to take your attention back to underneath each individual toe, the heel, the outside arch of the foot. Just feel into each corner, sense of heaviness and stability. All right, let's step our left foot behind the body. Just step back as far as is comfortable for you. We're going to interlace the hands behind the body. Bend the front knee so it's directly over the ankle, and just crack open the heart. Palms come together at the back of the body. Take a big breath in. As we exhale, slowly bring shoulder down to the knee. Allow the head to be heavy. Take a breath, come back up, press through that foot. And we'll exhale, slowly roll down. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, come down. This time, let's take the hands down to the mat. Lift the back heel and just turn the foot to face the front. So we're in our runner's lunge again. And we're going to slowly press through that front foot and rise up into our high lunge. Drop the back knee down as low as you can. Doesn't have to hit the floor. Drop the shoulders down. Take a breath in. As we exhale, let's twist and turn to the right hand side towards the bent knee. Inhale to reach up. And this time we'll take the hands all the way down to the mat. Curl up the right arm, reach it high. Exhale, hand to the mat. Inhale, lift up again, press through the feet. Exhale, we'll open through the chest. 2 more times. Side up. Inhale to lift up. Let it go. And we'll come all the way down to the mat. Let's step the back leg forward and come up halfway. Exhale, let it go. This time we're going to step the right leg behind. Drop the knee down. Let's peel left arm up, reach it up. And we'll exhale, take it down to the mat. Slowly take both arms up. And we'll turn the back heel, drop it down to the mat. Let's take the arms behind the body. Turn the hips to face forward. Let's take a big breath in together. Bend that front knee. Side out as we drop our shoulder down to the knee. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, side out, let it go. 2 more times. Last one. And side out, hands come down. Let's turn the back foot to face forward. We're going to take a breath, come up into our high lunge, press through that front foot, drop the body down, drop the shoulders down. Let's take a breath in together. And we exhale, open to the left side this time. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale, open out. 2 more times. Last one. Side out. Let's take our hands back down to the mat. We'll peel up the left arm again. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Let's step the front leg all the way to the back. We'll take our tailbone up. Take a breath here. You might like to step from side to side. Let's take our right knee, bring it all the way up to the right wrist. Drop the body down. And you might like to just stay here, or you might like to come all the way down to the elbows. Just feeling strong sensation in the right hip. Let your neck be long, upper body soft, heavy. Let's drop back onto our sit bone. We'll swing the back leg forward. Press the heel into the mat. Draw the bent leg's foot into the thigh. Let's turn towards our extended leg. Big breath in to grow tall, and then sigh out. Lean forward. Let the head be heavy. Let's pick up our bent knee, lift the leg, step it over our extended leg. We're going to take our left arm high, reach it up. As we exhale, take the elbow outside the knee, side out. Turn the body into a twist, but keep the neck in line with the body. No need to look behind. Take a breath here. Maybe you twist a little deeper as you sigh out. And we'll untangle the arms and legs. Roll over the body again. This time we'll take our left knee right up to the left wrist. Drop everything down. Maybe come onto the elbows. You might take a moment to notice how the side feels compared to the other. Every time we come to the mat, no matter how many times we've done it, we use practice to discover something about our body, and this awareness, this new information can lead us to new intentions, new actions. This is how we bring change, positive, new energy into our life. Simple process of practice to awareness, to intention, leads us back to practice, more awareness, more intention. Hopefully this cycle keeps rolling through our life. So often our monkey mind tells us that we have a problem and we need a solution, as if life is finite and fixed. That we reach an end date where we're happy and healthy and everything stays the same. But of course, this isn't how it works. Always change, always new things to deal with. So how can we become adaptable? How can we accept things as they are? Let's drop down onto our sit bones. Swing the back leg forward. Might bring the foot into the thigh. Turn the body and just slowly lower down as we sigh out. Just like when we're imagining our room, we can't edit out all the bits we don't like. So however your body feels right now, you might just feel like you're on a path, journey of practice, journey towards being a little freer, having a little more information, maybe losing some of our restless habit energy, maybe letting go of some of the things that don't serve us. Walk the hands back. We're going to lift up our foot, take it over the extended leg. Reach up with our right hand. Left hand comes behind the body. Big breath in. And as we sigh out, twist and maybe take the elbow outside the knee. Sigh it out. When you're ready, untangle the arms and legs. Let's come down onto our back. And we might draw the knees into the chest. Just allow shoulders to be heavy. You might wrap the arms around and rock from side to side. Let's take left leg, extend it long. Our right leg, we're going to take high towards the ceiling. Flex the foot. You might wrap the arms around behind. As you do that, see if you can take the shoulders a little further away from the ears. Maybe a little heavier to the floor too. Take a big breath in. As you sigh out, draw that leg in closer to the body. One more time. Inhale, press up high. Exhale, draw the leg in. We're going to extend our right arm wide and heavy to the mat. Take a big breath in. As we exhale, just slowly take that leg across the body. You might extend the left arm to just take all the time you need to bring it down. And maybe it will reach the ground, maybe not. Sigh it out. If you want to go deeper, you might look back towards your right hand. Keeping the shoulder heavy. Let's roll onto the spine. This time, right leg is long and heavy to the ground. Left leg presses up. Flex those toes. Take a big breath in. As you sigh out, just slowly draw the leg closer in. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Just drop them down the body. One more time, pressing up. Exhale, draw the leg in. Let's extend the arm wide again. This time we'll slowly draw the leg across the body. Sigh it out, keeping the shoulders heavy. Take your time as you let it go. I'm going to turn and look away from the leg. And when you're ready, let's roll back onto our spine. We're going to reach in between the legs. Maybe take a hold of the shins or the feet. Draw the knees into the chest. You might like to even rock a little from side to side. If there's any final forms in your practice you would like to do right now, might be a plow, taking the legs overhead. Anything that your body is calling for, please do it. If you'd like to join me, just extend the arms down by the side of the body, extend the legs long. We'll come into our final resting shape of Shavasana. This moment of stillness, just as important as all the movement, just allowing our nervous system to process the changes in our body. Stillness inviting clarity, so we make better decisions, prepare for whatever is next. Take a moment to notice wherever your mind has taken you on this day. When you're ready, just roll onto the side of the body. Take a few breaths here, no rush to get up. Press under our shoulders. And you might like to bring your hands together at heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for coming back to the mat today, and let's bow to each other, just acknowledging shared energy of practicing together.